Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, well, Zant turned us back into a wolf. And he pretty much really hurt Midna. And we had to take Midna over to Princess Zelda. And Princess Zelda kind of gave her all the last remaining bits of her power to kind of like heal Midna in a way. But the problem is, we're still a wolf. And well, the only way we can get rid of this curse of being a wolf on us is, well, Zelda said to go to find the Master Sword. Oh, I didn't even know that there was rupees there. Holy crap. I learned something new every day. I just bonk a head against a tree and rupees fall out of it. Who said money doesn't grow on trees? Anyways, we were supposed to be going to find the Master Sword. And they said the Master Sword is deep within Faron Woods. So we went ahead and we warped over here. So we're going to go look for the Master Sword and hopefully find a way to put an end to this curse that was placed on Link. But, hey, look, it's that monkey we found at the Forest Temple. Oh my goodness, puppets! Random puppets. They're attacking the poor monkeys, so we have to go ahead and take care of the puppets here. These guys go down in one, like, jump attack with the wolf attack. Don't worry, little monkey. The wolf is here to save the day. Did you save me? Thank you. Listen, since you're so nice, let me tell you something. There's actually a really pretty wooded area on the other side of this cliff. I climbed over there, but when I tried to get deeper into the woods, those guys attacked me. What's in those woods anyway? Alright, well, that's a little clue where we need to go. That sure is a pretty forest. You know, the one I found over there on the other side of the cliff. If you're going, please be careful. Your smell. It's so familiar. It smells a bit like the green-clad prince who helped me out once. Oh, the monkey remembered. That's so funny. Alright, so we're going to have to come up to the stump, and you'll see Midna has a little icon there. It says, so there's another section to the forest beyond this cliff. Alright, Link, let's go. Alright, so we're going to have to use our Midna jump to kind of jump across this chasm here. We're going to jump across this chasm to get to the deeper part of Faron Woods. We got some keys over here waiting for us. We'll just go ahead and om-nom them. Jump truck and om-nom. Stupid ass bees. Alright. They're not bees. Why did I call them bees? Bats. Freaking bats. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Alright, we're going to jump across this bridge here. Mindful that the bridge changes every now and then, so because of the wind changing. It's just like at the Forest Temple. So just keep that in mind when you're crossing the bridge. Now we're going to have to do some more tightrope walking. But you also got giant swinging pendulums of hurt. So you're going to have to walk across while the timing is there. But before we go into the deeper portion right here, there is a Howling Stone right here. So let's go ahead and listen to the Howling Stone. Okay. So it goes down, or up, down, middle, up. Okay. Alright. There we go. So now we're summoned back into the great, amazing, colorful world of the landscape of Hyrule in a way, like alternate universe Hyrule. And we meet the Golden Wolf again. So let's go ahead and sing this song. What teachings of old pass to you? Take sword in hand and find me. And away the golden wolf goes. Alright, so we spawn back in Faron Woods. And the golden wolf is actually in South Hyrule Field. This is directly south of Castletown. So the little area where we found Agatha that one time when she was out bug collecting, this is where the wolf is. So that's where you would need to do that. One thing I should mention too, you guys probably see it in the corner. We got like 1 out of 19 Poe Souls. That's a little cool little quality of life thing that they put it in the HD version. They actually put, I don't know if this was in the Wii version. I couldn't remember for the longest time. I had to keep a checklist when I played it the first time. But yeah, that's a cool little quality of life thing. Every section of Hyrule, they keep like track of how many Poe Souls you have. So if you're trying to collect all 100% on the Poe Souls, so that's how they'll keep track of that. That's kind of really nice, and I'm really glad that they added that. That's a good feature to put in. Alright. That song that we played with the wolf, that was the Prelude of Light from Ocarina of Time. So, if you wanted to know what that song was, that's what it was the Prelude of Light. Alright, so now we need to go inside deeper portion of the woods here. And the monkey said it was really pretty woods. Welcome to the Sacred Grove. It is really pretty woods. It's like, this is essentially what this game's version of the Lost Woods from other Zelda titles. Before you can get anywhere, there's another Howling Stone right here. You have to play this Howling Stone to even unlock the door. So this one doesn't summon the Gold Wolf. This one just unlocks the door. So, middle, top, down, middle, top, down. Alright, so listen one more time. Top, down, middle, top, down. Okay. Oopsie, I screwed it up. Let's try it again. And that summoned a new creature. This is the Skull Kid. Skull Kid is going to be the person that summoned all those puppets earlier that attacked the monkey. So he's the guy that is causing mischief here in the Sacred Grove. We have to chase after him in order to advance anywhere into the Sacred Grove. So you're gonna have to follow his footsteps, and you're gonna have to keep a good ear out knowing where he's at. If you guys didn't know what that song was, I mean, it's the most iconic song in Zelda. That was Zelda's Lullaby. So if you didn't know what that song was, that was Zelda's Lullaby that was played right now. We're gonna have to play that a couple times, actually. So you just have to remember that song in general. Yeah, but this Skull Kid's gonna summon all these puppets, and they're just gonna keep infinitely respawning. So you just have to constantly deal with them. First time here, if you listen very closely, I mean, Skull Kid's right there. If you listen very closely in the room that you're in right now, you'll hear his little trumpet if you're close by. So you just go ahead and attack him once, a little cutscene will play, and then it'll disappear. And then I'll go run off into the next room. Alright, so you just have to remember which door it was that he went through. It was this door. You can tell by the flower that was next to the left side of the entrance there. It's this door right here. But, like, yeah, if you if you get lost in this woods, that's pretty much how you're going to find out where Skull Kid is you just pay attention to his trumpet. You pay attention for his trumpet. Actually, I think this is the wrong way. I was wrong. I think we have to go back. Oh no, he blocked the pathway. I forgot about that. Alright, so if you don't want to deal with the freaking puppets, you can just run away from them. You can outrun them It's just when you get caught in the corner, they will catch up to you. But, I mean, easy enough. They die in one hit, so don't worry about it. Now, if I remember correctly, we do have to kind of loop around, don't we? I forgot about that. It's kind of hard to remember because this section always kind of throws me for a loop. Because Sacred Grove is really kind of ambiguous to run around in. This is the room that we need to be in. I remember now. You can kind of tell because if you look up there, you can kind of hear Skull Kid in his trumpet up there. But we need to go inside this little waterfall basin here. And we just climb up this way, and more puppets will show up. If they do attack you, I think they do like half a heart damage. So don't let them gang up on you, because it gets kind of ridiculous. But yeah, Skull Kid's right here. Just attack him. Just bite him. And he's like, ow! Don't make me summon the moon on you. He goes run away. Runs away again. We have to give chase to him. Alright, so we have to go keep following through here. Oh gosh, freaking puppets. Let's go ahead and attack them all at once. I just killed all of them at once. Wow. Alright, so we just keep on trucking down this way. I think we gotta go this way now. We finally go down this way. And he opened this door, I think, over here. If I remember correctly. Stupid puppet, go away. Go away, don't want to deal with you. But yeah, I think it's up here. If we look up here. Yeah, you can see. Oh, no, puppet. I don't want to deal with puppet. I don't want to deal with a puppet. I'm not playing Jigsaw's Trap right now. I don't want to deal with a puppet. Alright. Yeah, you can see Skull Kid. He's up there. But we have to find a way to get up there to him. We have to go in this room here and deal with the stupid puppet again. Alright, we gotta come up this way. Climb up these steps up here. And it'll take us straight to Skull Kid. He's over here in this room. And he kind of just loops around. And loops back up to where Skull Kid's at right now. Alright, he's right there. So let's go ahead and om-nom his face. And then he finally has had enough and opened up the big door. And he starts running down that way. Once you get to this part, this takes you to the place you need to go in Sacred Grove. We just keep on going through here, and I do believe this door leads to, yeah, the big old arena here. This is where our final encounter with the Skull Kid right now is. He's like, huh? You guys are good for catching me. And he starts stomping his feet. And then he's going to start summoning more puppets. Now, this is kind of like a proper, like, mini-boss fight now. Where we're going to have to go and bite the Skull Kid in order to kind of advance forward. But the thing is, though, when you get close to him, he'll just teleport away. And you have to kind of sneak up on him and kind of grab him whenever he's blowing his horn. That's the only time he's, like, really open to attack. Is when he's blowing his horn to summon more puppets on you. So after the first bite, he summons five puppets. Freaking 5 puppets. It gets a little bit overwhelming with the puppets that he summons. But it's not the most he summons, because the next little phase he will summon a little bit more. And we can constantly summon the puppets. You just have to be careful, watch his movements. Just keep your eyes around the arena. You'll eventually find him over here. Kill some of his puppets. Okay, what does Minda say? No matter how many times you defeat these things, they keep coming back, Link. We ought to lay down a field of dark energy to beat them all at once. Yeah, it's kind of like a little tip if you don't know how to handle these puppets. But like I said, puppets die really easily. So just gonna have to wait until he summons his, until he starts blowing his horn. Then you can attack him. Because if you get close to him when he's not blowing his horn, he will just teleport away. And you'll miss your chance to bite him in the face. So now the next phase, he summons like freaking 6 of these things. Well, he summons more than 6. Holy crap, there's like 8 of them right here. Gosh, he's just summoning, like, he's just got a plethora of toys here. See, like, I attacked him, and he teleported away. He actually just killed this guy. Okay. trying to make him blow his horn so he doesn't teleport away, but he teleported away anyways. Ah! Okay. Come on. There we go. Bite him. As soon as you bite him 3 times, he's done. He's like, ah, I've had enough of this. And then he teleports away into the deep part of the woods. He says, hee 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 hee, bye! And then he opens the door for you. Now, that's not going to be the last time we see Mr. Old Skull Kid. So don't worry for right now. We're going to be seeing Skull Kid again later in the game. Alright, so now let's go into this way that Skull Kid has opened to us. Alright. So now here we're in the deep part of Sacred Grove. There's this giant door here. And in the back, it has kind of like a ruined temple-esque feeling to it. It's even got a broken treasure chest right there. But as of right now, we can't really do anything over here. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go up to this door, because this is the main temple here. But as you guys can see, the door is locked. So we're going to actually kind of come right here. You'll notice there's a house symbol here. We're going to play Zelda's Lullaby to open up the door. As soon as you do that, you get transported to a game board. And this is probably one of my least favorite parts of this whole section. The statues come to life, and they're like, "Oh, well, you sang the royal family's song. You must be important." It says, "We are guardians of this land. Guide us to where we once stood. Only then can you enter the true Sacred Grove." Alright, so essentially, whenever you move on this grid, the statues will move too. They will jump in the direction they are facing. There is a way that you can do this, and the first step you need to do is you need to jump left. And they will automatically change directions whenever you change directions. They kind of mirror your movements. But the object of this is we're supposed to guide both the statues back to the spots they were standing at. So the first thing you do is you jump left, then you jump down, then we're going to jump right twice. And as you guys can see, they don't have any spots to jump, so they stay in that place. So now we're going to jump up. Then we're going to jump left again. We're going to go back to the spot we were just at. Alright, so we need to jump up twice. So we jump up once. And jump up again. There we go. Alright, then we're going to jump left. Then we're going to jump down twice. Like this. Then we're going to jump right. And that kind of puts them in position right there to jump into the spots they need to. And then you're just going to jump up. And there we go. Now the statues are back in the spots they were just at. Now they'll open up that door. Go now to the sacred place, beast. We yield passage to the sacred grove. Alright, so now that the door is open, we can actually go inside the sacred grove. And this is where the Master Sword sleeps. There's the Master Sword, the Sword of Evil's Bane. Let's go ahead and check it. If I can get to the info prompt. The sword accepted you as its master. This thing is an embodiment of the evil magic that Zant cast on you. It's definitely different than our tribe's shadow magic. Careful, if you touch it, you'll turn back into a beast. This thing's too dangerous. It's probably for the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'll be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted. Yes, since Zant was kind enough to give this to us, we should be thankful and use it all we can. If you need it, just call me. I want to keep a low profile, so I'll hide in your shadow when you're human. But I can change you whenever. You can be a wolf anytime you like. Also, thanks to this thing, you can warp whenever you want by switching into wolf form. But, hey. But listen, Link. I've got a little favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me to find something called the Mirror of Twilight? It's hidden somewhere in Hyrule. Yes, the Mirror of Twilight. Our last potential link to Zant. And with that, we have gained our human form once again, but we've also gained a bunch of things just now. The first and foremost, probably the most important thing, we got the Master Sword. This sword is so much stronger than the Ordon sword that we had. You can still use the Ordon sword if you pull up your collection screen and you come over here to your items right here. You still can equip the Ordon sword if you want to. But why would you? Master Sword is just so much stronger. The Master Sword, excuse me, as I was saying, sorry, the Master Sword, like I said, is a legendary weapon and is the blade of evil's bane. It is really strong and it's really powerful. So I really would suggest you keep this sword equipped at all times. It is really strong, and there's no penalty for keeping it on. You know, it isn't like the later Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, where you have a recharge limit of it. No, you can use this sword no matter what. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. I strongly suggest just keeping it. And the next thing is probably the next most important thing is we gain the ability to transform into a wolf whenever we want. So, pretty much whenever you push the L button, Midna will come up and she'll ask if you want to transform into wolf. You can use this to your best abilities. This allows you to transform into wolf and take care of like any enemies that you might need to use a wolf power, like use your senses or use the dig power, or you know, just simply just taking on pose and stuff like that. Use the pose to collect pose and whatnot. But it's also very important because it allows you to warp around on the map. This allows you to use any of the warp points that you've unlocked. It allows you to do fast travel. It allows you to do all that stuff. So we have essentially a fast travel system available to us right now. So that's very good, and that's very important. You can also transform into human back when you're a wolf. Big thing about using this power is you cannot use it whenever you are near places where people can see you. People will start freaking out if you use it around people and you transform them into wolf and from a wolf to a human. Midna will give you that warning if that ever happens. She'll just tell you, say, no, you can't transform and you'll scare somebody. Yeah, she'll give you that warning if you're near somebody. But there's a couple things left in the Sacred Grove we can do right now before we go and do other things. We are going to be... our next objective is to go to the next major area in Hyrule. But the thing is, though, we still have a bunch of stuff that is now open to us now that we have these abilities. There's a bunch of side quests, a bunch of like mini dungeons, and a bunch of other things that we can actually do right now. But we'll get into that more. That's going to be a next episode thing. First and foremost, if you come into this little temple ruins here, and you look up on the wall, there is a gold bug right there. We haven't seen gold bugs in a long time, I know. But we can actually get this gold bug right now. I didn't mean to do that. If you use your Gale Boomerang, you can bring up this gold bug. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And we got the male snail. The male golden snail. Now, like I said, the other bug should be around here, right? Yes, the other bug is around here. Thing is, though, we don't have access to it yet. And we won't have access to it until very late game. I think, if I remember correctly, that is the last bug in the entire game that we'll get. So, I think, actually, if I remember correctly, we pull up our collections menu. I think we are only missing, like, 3 bugs. Aren't we? Yeah, we're missing 3 bugs. So, the female snail is going to be the last bug we get in this game. So, don't worry about it right now. We can't get it right now. Alright, so the next thing in Sacred Grove that we can get right now is we come down here. You'll notice there's a giant rock out of place here. We're going to blow it up with a bomb. This has 2 things in it. The first and foremost will happen as soon as we blow it up. Inside is a Poe! So we're going to have to use our new power that we just gained access to transform into a wolf, so that way we can take care of the Poe. And I got hit by the Poe. So just jump attack twice to him. He'll fall to the ground and expose his soul. And then you just go and rip it out of there. Rip and tear until it's done. You got our second major... we got our second Poe soul. Second of 60. Oh boy, you guys are going to love the next episode. I'm going to tell you right now. We have access to a lot of Poes at this point, and we're going to be taking care of most of them in the next episode. So, alright. But underneath that rock was a dig spot. We're going to go ahead and dig it. This leads to a mini little cavern. Inside the cavern are Venom Decubabas. So we're going to have to clear out this area of the Venom Decubabas if we want to get our prize. So let's go ahead and just take them all out and whatnot. Stupid Venom Decubabas. Snake Venom Decubabas. Then go ahead and take him out. I'm going to have to probably take out the last one with normal Link because, well, he's kind of hiding on a ceiling and I can't really reach him as a wolf. But there's a bunch of jars with rupees down here too, so if you're kind of good little spot for money if you're really needing it. Let's go ahead and transform into Link, because like I said, I can't reach this guy. Can you actually hit him with a claw shot? Yeah, you can. Go ahead and knock him down. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill the Venom Decubaba. As soon as you kill all the Venom Decubabas in this area, a treasure chest will spawn. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill all the jars here. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and open up this treasure chest. And inside is our next piece of heart. So that's an easy peasy piece of heart. We need to get 5 more, or get 4 more to collect to get another heart container. So, we're doing good. But that's all that was in this little cave. Just Venom Decubabas and a piece of heart. As soon as you leave, I don't think you can exit. I'm pretty sure you can't exit Sacred Grove normally. The only way out of this arena is to use the, well, climb up this band of Ivy here, but I'm just going to use the claw shot. But I think if I remember correctly, yeah, the door is sealed. You can't go through it. So you're going to have to warp out of here in order to leave. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pretty much warp to where we're gonna start our next episode. So we're gonna warp to Lake Hylia. But that's pretty much that. We've now gotten a lot of abilities that are very useful for us in order to travel around Hyrule efficiently. And we gain the ability to be a wolf at any time. So that's pretty useful. We also got the Master Sword. That's great too. So, in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, oh boy. Now that we've gained the ability to transform into wolf at any time, there are a grand total of 29 pose that is open up to you at this point. 29 pose out of the 60. So, we got 2 of them. The first one being at Giovanni's house when we first got introduced to pose, and the second one we just got in the Sacred Grove. So we're going to be getting 27 more pose in the next episode. I know it sounds like, man, that's going to be a lot. Yeah, that's going to be a lot. The thing is, though, with that, they're open to you, and I'd rather get it done, because, to be honest with you, the pose are probably the most annoying collectible in this game to collect. So I'd rather get most of them out of the way if I can. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode, is collecting all 27 of the remaining pose that are open up to us right now. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.